Alright everybody, welcome to the game where I'm being harassed by these freaking llamas again. But welcome in game. Yeah, I made some questionable choices, and I am well aware that this looks pretty garbage. And so does this to an extent. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to explain exactly why I made those questionable choices, and hopefully you guys can understand where I came from. So these two builds I didn't use a random prompt for. I was thinking of ideas and I really wanted to put them to a build, so I put them down. They were really just concept, and I was messing around, and I figured why not record it, because that's what this is all about. This is entirely interior, so this was designed to be specifically interior. So this would be something that you wouldn't want to look at from the outside, so it would be embedded into a cliff, and then the outside would be modeled completely different, but I didn't really do all of that because I'm lazy. So on the inside we have a pool. Above we have these hanging Christmas light things, which are really awesome, and I've seen them a lot, like for aesthetic things. They look really cool, so I thought I'd include them in here. Through here we have a little tiny dining area. There'd be a kitchen somewhere around here or something along those lines. And then we have this bottom part here which kind of goes down, and I figured this would be another entertainment area, but I didn't really get to it. And this has sugarcane here, and there's no window here for some reason. This has sugarcane, which I've seen a lot. Like modern builds will have this sugarcane that kind of, or like different plants, bamboo that's in their house. That looks really awesome. I was just messing around and it didn't turn out too well. But upstairs we have another dining area with the Christmas lights and a viewing platform. So if you have like, if they're having a party, they can look over and see that their kids are okay. That's kind of what I had in mind. And then we had entertainment area in here. So yeah, this is very bad as a build, but I wanted to mess around with modern interiors and create things that kind of look good from the inside. And I think I did a pretty good job. This is like a really nice house to kind of walk around in. You know, I wouldn't mind living in a house that looked like this. So yeah, that's that. There's a porch back here, some windows, nothing particular. Here's another build that's very questionable. Really wanted to focus on these smokestacks, which actually don't really work with the factory style that I've gone for. And the front of this is designed as like a logistics bay. So this, I'd change the block palette if I was going to actually use this, which I might. So this is designed to be something that where you can get crates and stuff and put them in here. It looks really awesome. I really wanted to try out this block palette. That's the reason I did it. And this is Acacia. It looks really awesome with this texture pack that I have on. There'll be a link to that in the description. So yeah, those are the two questionable ones. I'm really sorry that I wasn't able to make these a little better, but I did what I could. I just wanted to try some stuff out. And here we have the two that I spent like not the most time on. These definitely took a lot more time, but these I spent, I think they look the best and they're the most detailed, and they're really quick. This one took 20 minutes maybe, and this one took 12. So they're really quick, easy builds that you could do as well. This is a Japanese house. Now I've never done anything in the Oriental style. I've never done anything that is Japanese or Chinese or Asian in any way. So it was fun to mess around and do this build. I looked up some pictures of Japanese houses, and they have this, I'm talking about modern, semi-modern Japanese houses. They have these really low roofs, and there's a spiritual reason for that, I believe. But they have low roofs, and they slope really weirdly. Like modern roofs would kind of slope, if I can demonstrate. Or not modern, medieval roofs would kind of slope like this almost. Kind of you have arches more, or like, and then you have the ones that are kind of like this, so they kind of flatten out and go down on the sides. These roofs are they kind of go up in layers, so they'll get significantly shorter as you get to the top, and they create this really cool curve. And I was trying to replicate that as best as I could in Minecraft. Surprisingly, there's not many tutorials for how to build Japanese or Oriental style houses, like modern houses. Just small errors. Just like, you know, temples and stuff. And I wasn't really trying to build a temple. I was trying to build a house. So it's really quaint. It's really nice. This is definitely a real cool area to relax. and include in some much larger builds. If you were building like a Japanese town, this would be cool to have on the outskirts. We have this little garden with these acacia fences, which look really awesome. And this is another tree that I saw a lot in the builds. It'd be like these really short trees with big bushy tops. So I was trying to replicate, and this orange wood. So I was trying to replicate that, and I think it turned out pretty good. Now onto the final one, which is medieval storage. And for this, I didn't want to do like the typical. I think I did medieval storage, or I did something medieval. I did castle thing, and that was kind of storagey because it had some storage chest in it last episode. So I wasn't interested in doing that again. And also, this is a much smaller plot, so I had to fit it in. So this one has the most story, I think. So this is a merchant's cart. And so this would be a merchant that's soft to sell, and they'd have goods in here. And this is something I actually wouldn't mind building on the Introverts Cove server because it does look quite good. And we do have a medieval sector, so this would be good for our flower stuff. So I think I'll think about putting that in or something like this. We'll have to mess around with that, but that'd be pretty cool. Basically, this is a path that's been worn. It's been walked a lot. As you can see, it's got a lot of wear and tear. You know, rocks have been kicked up, and it's very evident that it's been worn. Okay. And on the outskirts here, you can see grass where not many people have ventured. And I'd imagine like they had to chop down some trees and stuff here. So what I'd do to make this even better than it is, I'd put little bits of tree, like little stumps here that kind of represent trees that have been chopped down in order to put this merchant's stand here. And you know, there's many ways you could do that. And then you could even put like you could get birch, and then you could put it in the back, and you could have piles of it stacked up, and you could show like, yeah, we chopped down all this wood here. Something along those lines. It doesn't really work when you use fences like I have, but if you use this as a regular stump, and then I don't know, there's a couple ways you can do it, but it looks really good with these, and you could figure it out. But yeah, I didn't realize this after I built it, but this is uneven, and I'm kind of dumb for that, but I'd have to move this stripe in the middle, and then 2 or 3 and 3, but I didn't realize that at the time. But yeah, this is a really cool cart, really cool design. I'm glad I thought of it. And I used the random prompt generator, which I made. I'm really proud of it, even though it's not very difficult code, but it's pretty cool. I press a button, and it says, it's called build generator. You press a button, it says build a, and then it'll put a random structure in, and then in a blank style. So this says build a storage room in a medieval style. So it's very fun to build that, and to build these 2 builds right here. I'm really sorry about those. Those did not turn out right at all. Yeah, these are really awesome. And I had to do a lot of explaining, but yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Next episode, I'm gonna do little builds like this. I'm gonna do 4 or 5, and they're gonna be a lot better than this. And I might actually take these designs in the first 2 builds of the video. I'm gonna take these, make them small, and make them look a lot better. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like. It does help me out a lot, because trying to grow on YouTube is very hard these days, especially when you're doing something that's kind of oversaturated. So it's always nice to help someone out. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of these 2. I know that these are bad. You don't even have to tell me that they're bad. I know, I'm well aware. But if you guys like these, tell me what you think, because I wanna actually hear some feedback, because I'm not sure. I really like them, but it's always nice to hear feedback. And leave suggestions if you want me to build something specific in next episode, and I will do that instead of a random prompt. So anyway, that's gonna be it for today. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like. Yeah, bye.